Hi guys, Miss Megan here. I am going to show you an example of a story box and get you kind of thinking about how maybe you can make some story boxes. It's one of those things that it's just so fun to do, but it does take a little bit of time, and I have a lot of students and friends, so if you're able to help make some of these for your student, if you're in district working with one of my friends, that would be awesome. I believe one of my ESD Brillists made this one, so I just grabbed it the other day when I was at the office to share. And essentially a story box is going to be a book with some braille in it, maybe some tactile pictures. And so this one is Sheep Go to Sleep, and it's written by Nancy Shaw. And we've got the words going, but we also have some braille. And so if you're working on following along with the braille or just touching the braille, maybe you're tolerating just touching the braille at this point, or learning to turn a page. You know, what does that mean to my student that can't see? I finished reading that sentence, 5 sheep settle in their shed using straw to make the bed. And then I can say, oh, let's feel with our reading fingers. And I'll put the book down and I'll give them a chance to do it themselves. And then if they'll let me, I might read it again. 5 sheep settle in their shed using straw to make the bed. Oh my goodness, your reading fingers are helping Miss Megan read. Can you help me turn the page? And these hard books are great because you can literally kind of push down on one side and this part will automatically kind of pop up sometimes. The other trick I will use, if the page doesn't pop up, I might lift from the top, but they don't know I'm lifting from the top. And I'll say, okay, turn the page. And I'll wait for them to help me. This is great for littles and kids that aren't interested in books. Okay, help Miss Megan. Oh, use your strong muscles to turn that page. Sometimes I can get my friends to do it by themselves, and sometimes I give them a little bit of help at the elbow, and I have them participate in reading just by turning the page. And then what's cool is as you're reading this book, in your story box, there are items in here. And so there is a sheep. There is a little plastic toy sheep, and you can talk about the sheep and how, oh my goodness, how many legs are on the sheep? Let's count. And you feel 1, 2, 3, 4, and oh, the sheep has ears. They have 2 ears. Can you feel the ears? And so you're talking about the concept of a sheep. Even though it's a toy, you're using that descriptive language, and you're also reading about it in the story, which is really fun for kids. So as I go through the story, they talk about being scared and their feelings, and then a trusty collie wanders by. What's a collie? Do you know what a collie is? A collie is a dog. It's like a puppy. And then in the box, there's a dog. And so it's just items that are in the story or also in your story box. And you can talk about, oh my goodness, dogs have fuzzy ears. Feel how fuzzy. And there's 2. There's 1 and 2. And he has a nose and 2 eyes. You want to feel the 2 eyes? And so we're talking about the collie that's coming to help the sheep. At one point in the story, you know, I think they take a bedtime drink. And so it's just a really fun way. Yeah, so one sheep asks to have a drink. Oh, they want a drink. Fill the cup. Oh my goodness, that sheep is drinking from a cup. That's silly. And that kind of thing. So it talks about how many sheep, so you could even add more into the box of just like manipulatives. Like, let's see if we can count 5 sheep and pretend we're counting sheep. And one of the sheep wants a teddy bear, and so there's also a teddy bear in here. And you can talk about what a teddy bear is, and that a lot of people like to snuggle them at bedtime and that kind of thing. So that's an example of a story box, and it happens to have some braille interlined in there. And then once you have a couple of story boxes together, you just put them in a Tupperware, and you can label what the story box is, and that's that. Once you get a little stash, It's a cool way to have these manipulatives to build concepts, not only for kids that are low vision or blind, but for all kids. So if you're in a preschool, you could interact with your friends and do like a small peer group with this, and just really have fun and be creative. So I hope that helps. That story boxes. I did not create this story box. One of my teammates did, but I thought it was really cute, so I wanted to share it with you guys and just send it as an example. So have a great day, and Miss Megan misses you. Hang in there. Bye, guys.